Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Greenlane Holdings. Looks like they had earnings today, although Bing says its earnings expected on August 20th. But we'll see if we can figure it out here. It looks like earnings were today, though. But again, this is Greenlane Holdings, ticker GNLN. And as you can see, what it's done here just dropped completely off this morning. 259 down to 237, down to 234, and just kind of traded kind of up and down in the 240 range, 243, and just kind of traded kind of flat all day and ended up at 239. So here's a look at what they've done over the last year. So not a whole lot of volatility on this one. 222 on up to $7.60. Well, I guess there was some volatility there. You could have tripled it on February 10th, and then it came back down to the $4 range, and just hasn't been doing that great for the last couple months. Here's a look at the last 3 months, down over 35%, and the last month down over 28%. Last week down 17%, and here's a look at today. So I have 20 shares here at a cost basis of $4.71, so might have to look at picking up some more of this one on the dip here. And this has been a long-term hold of mine, but hasn't been doing too great here lately. If you don't know what this one is, it distributes and supplies vaporization products and accessories for vape shops and dispensaries. Been around since 2005, 465,000 average volume, and a $228 million market cap. Here's a look at their earnings. It shows estimated of minus 13 cents per share. And this says today, available today after hours, but it doesn't show anything updating here. So here's where I bought mine, clear back in 2019, so I've had them almost 2 years, and just hasn't done that great on the return here for me. So I did find a couple articles here on it. Greenlane Holdings announces a $32 million registered direct offering priced at the market under, and this is dated on the 9th. So Greenlane Holdings, a global house of brands, is one of the largest sellers of premium MJ products, child-resistant packaging, and specialty vaporization products. Today announced that it had entered into a definitive agreement with institutional investors for the purchase of the sale of 10,126,583 shares of the company's common stock or common stock equivalents and warrants to purchase up to the aggregate of 6,075,000 shares of the company's common stock at an effective purchase price of $3.16 per share for the common stock. Here it continues to talk about warrants, and the offering looks like it closed on the 11th, so a little bit older information here on this one, so just going to scroll through the rest of that for those of you that would like to read it. You can find it on apnews.com. Here's some more information back on the 9th. Announces a $32 million registered direct offering. So this might have something to do with the stock price as well. Warrants have an exercise price of $3.55 per share. So again, this is older information. I'm just going to scroll through it here. Here it talks a little bit more about what Greenlane Holdings is. 8,000 retail locations and has over 250 employees and operates in the United States, Canada, and Europe. Shareholders in Greenlane Holdings have lost 16% as the stock drops 21% in the past week, and this is just dated on the 15th, so yesterday. Investors can approximate the average market return by buying an index fund. When you buy individual stocks, you can make higher profits, but you also face the risk of underperformance For example, the share price is down 16% in the last year. That's disappointing when you consider the market return 36%, because Greenlane Holdings hasn't been listed for many years. The market has still learning about how the business performs. The share price has dropped 32% in the last 3 months, and after losing 21% in the past week, it's worth investigating the company's fundamentals to see what we can infer from the past performance. So again, you can see what it's done for me. It hasn't done too great. I'm actually down just about, that's what I was thinking, about 50%. In just 1 year, Greenlane Holdings saw its revenue fall by 18%. That's not what investors generally want to see. The stock price has languished lately, falling 16% in a year. Seems pretty reasonable given the lack of both profits and revenue growth. And so, if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. It'd be interesting to know and see what the stock has done for you. So, I've talked about Kush bottles here on the channel before, Greenlane a couple times. Legalization proposal early part of this year. That would be awesome. All of these would definitely go up. I just want to acquire quite a few more shares before it gets legalized, and then it can take off. But either way is good. And over here on StockTwits, currently at $2.35, low of $1.83, high of $8.73. So there is a little bit of volatility in there. And see if there's any other interesting information in here that we could share. It's filed a 10Q quarter report, 54 sections, 3 exhibits. And over here to tip ranks, currently at 235, showing a moderate buy at a 2 rating, showing a buy with a $6 and 155% upside. That's kind of crazy. High of 7, low of $5. But like I said, if you have Greenlane Holdings, go ahead and list that in the comments, along with your cost basis and any other information you might have on Greenlane Holdings. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. So we hit 1,000 subscribers, so just trying to hit my next goal is 1,500 and then 2,000. So. And I thank you for all the support on the channel. The likes are appreciative, the comments, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. So, again, this is J Money, following Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.